about social media. So if now I'm going to kickstart to create a public profile of myself, to go out, what are the key things that I should focus on? For example, like Facebook, the story profile, if looking at the motivators, the successful motivators, their story profile usually are very catchy. So I'm not sure whether it's applicable to me, but I'm just wondering, are there any things that I should look out for when creating all this,
social media, the content
profile of my own?
Okay.
Yeah, and also like if I post anything beside articles, is there anything that I should look out for as well?
Okay, so you mentioned in the Facebook as well, so that you are targeting business owners to find you in your page. If you ask me about your success stories, and then don't put his picture because he may not feel comfortable. If he is okay, put his picture, put his full name, put his company name, and what work you have done. Better still get the customer's testimonial post on the page with their consent, of course. And then you don't have to tell the whole story. Let customer give their testimonials, yeah. And if you can collect written and video testimonial, even better. But this one, no customer will give you unless you ask. If you ask, you have a chance. Normally, they will give you if they are happy, right? And if you have one, you start with one, no problem. Then when you do second job, you have second one, you add on. So the testimonial thingy is constant. You constantly add on, just like my trainer page. Each time we finish the trainer, we collect a few, and then we upload on the page. So it's constantly uploaded. In terms of you're asking me whether it's okay to put tips, I think it's good, because when people see that they can learn something from you on a consistent basis, maybe in 1 week you post 2-3 times, then they see that your page is actually not dead, it's actually active. The people who follow you have high tendency to come for your event, high tendency. So 1 year later, I'm not surprised if you have 5,000 followers. They follow you because they're excited about the thing you post. My personal name, I don't use my company, I use the product name, Train the Trainer. Because the keyword is not Master Trainer. Nobody knows who is Master Trainer. Nobody knows who is Jackson, but everybody search for Train the Trainer. So you have to decide lah. You want just to be popular or your company? Or not even these two, maybe accounting.
Hi everyone, my name is Florence. My next question to Jackson is that I have a company. It's called Noodle NLP. So this Noodle NLP has been, we have gotten an award. We have won the award for that, for top 10 of Malaysia. So now if you say that I have to brand myself instead of a company, would that be a better option?
This lady, Noodle NLP. So you try to marry these two. So when they think of Noodle NLP, they think of you. So your so your photo can go in once a while. Can go in. Not every day. Also, if every day they say, "Wow, this lady short scenery," yeah. So you may want to give a little bit of some basic thing about NLP, because a lot of people don't know what is NLP. Then you may attract some noodle supplier, you know. So because you use the word noodle, they want to buy noodle from you, yeah. So for 10 years. Right? Maybe he already do for 10 years and he's super confident with his track record to charge 688, right? For 2%. So he already have a track record of doing what he's doing for a long time. So this one, you cannot use other people's pricing to be your pricing. You have to use your pricing. Ask yourself, if I spend 2 days with anyone in the room, what is the pricing you feel comfortable with?
One is about is business simulation game in the training could bring value to the training?
Ask again.
Is a business simulation game introduced in a training will bring higher value?
Yes. Yes. Depends on what kind of training. If you are teaching anything to about making money, then you bring in business game. and it will actually enhance the learning, making the learning more practical, easy to understand. It will actually help them to see their application. It's actually more on the method of training. So public event, they give you 5,000 ringgit, and then no matter how many students, all go to the organizer, but organizer pay her 5,000 per day, right? So it's win-win for everybody, and then she get to sell her book, right? So this is an example of a marketing tool. So if you have a book, right, you can use the book for the next minimum the next 10 years lah. The book will, have no expiry, and the book will serve you for 10 years. So technically, if you don't know how to write, I will coach you one by one, because I need to sit down with you, ask you maybe 20, 30 questions. Then we find clarity, we know how to write the book. Okay, so this is on the book writing. The process of writing, if you are ready with the content, then it will be between 3 to 6 months. Okay, and then later 6 months your book is out already. Okay, and then your outcome, and then your content, and then your profile, and then your testimonial, and lastly will be your contact, how to find you. So these are a few things that must go into the brochure. All right, I repeat, the title, objective, outcome, content, all the bullets, module 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, profile, your profile, your picture, your credibility. When we talk about profile, we are talking about, so what goes into the profile? Normally what goes into a profile, and everyone is different. You can talk about your work experience, the position you held before, maybe MD.